One of the most basic functions of a government is to keep a roof over somebody's head and to keep the lights on. And yet, as we speak here, Taoiseach, after 12 years of you being at Cabinet, there are 10,805 people in emergency accommodation, 3,200 of them, shamefully, of those individuals are children. An EirGrid's annual generation capacity statement published today raises concern about the state's ability to keep the lights on over the next decade. It highlights that the electricity system will continue to face a shortfall of supply over demand every year over the coming decade. It says that the deficit is going to increase year on year. And EirGrid has described the situation as stark and serious, and that means more amber alerts. It means the threat of electricity blackouts remaining for the foreseeable future. Now, the IDA have said that energy shortages threaten inward investment, with businesses facing uncertainty over the state's capacity to ensure security and supply. You mentioned the Secretary-General, Dermot McCarthy, has been tasked with preparing a report how to identify how you've gotten into this situation. Can I ask you when the report will be published, and will it be published before the end of this month?
Thanks, Deputy. I really don't think it's appropriate for you to engage in party political shots when it comes to the issue of housing, when it comes to the issue of homelessness. Yes, it's true that the government is providing 10,000 people with emergency accommodation at the moment. That's not a position we want to be in. Numbers had been falling for quite some time. For lots of reasons, they're now rising again. But let's not forget, in Northern Ireland, there's a Sinn Féin housing minister. Don't roll your eyes, it's true. There's a Sinn Féin finance minister, and there are 20,000 people. There are 20,000 people homeless in Northern Ireland, the way it's measured there. You know, if this was a simple problem to solve, unfortunately, most countries, almost all countries in the world, face homelessness to a certain extent. We're doing the very best we can to resolve it. We're putting unprecedented resources into it. And if it was a problem that could, be so easily solved by Sinn Féin, Deputy, you would have solved it in the 20 years you've been in government in the north, surely. The
clock is running.